it's really nice to see micro scales of trains built. I get set 2060, and the only difference that the micro scales built of trains, it was SKB body packs, which is it's revealed this is actually a nano recuperator 2020 micro scale. I mean recuperator 2020 body pack set the after recuperator cat body packs occurs for this year's have two body packs, which is cats at the trains. I'm already reviewed a cat body packs. So now our focus with the trains body packs next. So let's get review them. So recuperator 30575 trains have mostly 59 pieces at retail across a $5. So let's take a look. But anyway, so let's take a look with the never mind. But anyway, so now let's take a look. But anyway, so now let's take oh no, sorry. But anyway, so now let's take a look with the body packs first. And the body packs design, which is the background, I really like the background design here. It's a very well Australian background, which looks really good, and it have a sunset design here, which is really good. And that's why I really like this background design of body packs, which is really good job. And look, the trains has actually right on the rail, which is it's just a basic pictures, which is a images, which is all styles that the trains always ride in the rail. What I believe. And the train always has right on the rails. The trains always has right on the rail with every side on train's rail. Get it? But anyway, and on the back they have nothing too much say except having the bricks logos. And on the back they all too much say except it have the white bricks logos, which is the white bricks logos. We have a red color scheme of background, which is the flame, the blend a flame all styles here. What I believe that every record creator have that we cover a white bricks logos here. So yeah, I guess let's open the box. Box. What I believe? Well, I say box. But anyway, so now let's open the box. But anyway, so now let's open the box. No, I can't. Not the box again. But anyway, so now let's open the box. That's better. But again, so now let's open the box and let's take a look with the instructions next. There it comes. Wow! The first page of Record Creator trains instruction, which is the one piece of paper, which is page 1. It's actually bigger than I expect and bigger than, well, let's just say a Record Creator cat body packs, what I believe. So here we can see that the bags can build the trains, and yup, it have no apps of the older Record Creator 2020 with the way set, sadly. Like, come on! You could at least add the apps of Record Creator with the 2020 on both cats at the trains body packs. Instead, don't have them. But anyway, so now let's do a speed build at the clocks with the build next. So the sight of micro scales of trains built looks honestly good. The color scheme of them I really love. It have a dark blue, red, white, light gray, and even black as well. It fits absolutely perfect, and it actually reminded me of Christmas version of the trains built. Except it don't have a dark green, but it have dark blue instead. In fact, this one looks like In fact, this one looks like a. In fact, this one. Sorry. But anyway, in fact, this one looks like more like a Christmas trains built. Instead the actual trains. I'm not kidding. We have a red and white. Plus we have a dark blue instead of dark green. It makes trains. Micro scale build of trains. Trains a more like a Christmas trains body packs instead. Despite we get the actual Record Creator Christmas body packs with Christmas tree instead. And that's really good fix to do this. The cap I really love to use a two 2x4 a sloped piece to have a good design. Good design of train's cab. And on the back, it have not just a board choice which is came out nowhere. Said they have no alternate build of trains build, which is makes no sense. Yet it also have the soft piece with color scheme of light gray. It fits very well on this color scheme on this build as well to have a good design of them. I also like they still using a 1x2 brick piece with trains white as to be a trains window build. And then of course the front build of the trains, it have a lot of things to go on here that I really like it. Like they actually use it to type a 2x2 bricks with both at knobs pieces as to be a good trains design. And the engines we using a of course week a 1x1 a plate with the soft pieces. And week use it 1x1 a tiny cone. A tiny cone which is, let's just say, a BB8 head piece with Gorski of back. Have it absolutely pretty good in this design here. And then of course the front build, it have really nice choice to have a 2x2 plate piece with one start at hole. We use it 2 times a 1x1 plate piece with the trains white as can be light. And look at this. On this side have a one. And look at this. It have one type of 1x1 plate piece with light gray color scheme. That fits alright here, but still sticks out. Be honest. If it was a white, what I believe, that would be make sense. But hey, at least the red color scheme, which is the soft 1x2 tile piece with the holder at two more 1x1 plate piece have actually a light gray, so they could at least replace with the white instead of maybe red. But anyway, and of course the downside build of the trains build. Sorry. But anyway, and asking for the Dove build of trains build, I really like the using 1x2 tile piece with the holder. 1x2 tile with the holder piece in of course a 4 time, 2 time in left and 2 time in the right. And just because they wanna make a good design of micro scales of trains build. Of course. And then of course the front build, which is the front build of the trains. It have really good design. We have of course a 2x2 razor widescreen piece as could be a good shape of trains. Good shape of train build, and it have 2 times a 1x1 a plate piece that fits very well. And they are of course a light gray instead a train's white, what I believe, which is Yeah, I guess it makes sense that not every trains have a light in the downside of train design here. And lastly, it occurs the good, but the best part about this bypacks is that of course the real piece himself. You remember that every sorry, but anyway, and so you remember that every record creator a micro scales trains built was using every actors a normal a normal rim piece. But I get you remember they just using a normal rim piece with in every record creator a every record you remember that rim piece was used in every record creator micro scales trains built. Then guess what? These bypacks don't have them, which is it probably bad we have a rim piece instead of the trains wheels. Said we have a ring on the micro trains built. It was absolutely bad idea. And thank goodness they actually replaced rim piece with of course a train wheels piece. Oh boy. This is actually the best fix what they do at this. Probably the best fix to have it set this train wheels the train's wheels piece that it only appears in the every record in every big record set, aka of course the expensive one, which I believe despite sometimes it can appears despite sometimes that it can absolutely appears in the smallest set, but still mostly on the biggest, but still mostly them on the biggest set instead. And we cover a train wheels piece on this bypacks. It's absolutely best choice to do this. And the wheels and the train's wheels piece that I don't have them despite it's already old. It honestly looks really nice to me. So it's actually old set 2002, but still looks really nice. And of course, I also like they actually using only two type a rim narrow pieces in only two type on the back build of trains, one type on the left and one type of the right, which is good choice to do this. And we cover black instead a light gray. It's obvious best choice to do this. That every trains have a black, so they actually have a a black Korsky of rim narrow piece. And this is actually very this is absolutely the best choice to do this. I'm not kidding. This is actually the best choice what they actually doing for this buybacks, and actually succeeds with this Korsky on rim narrow piece here. And it actually fit so actually and so fantastic. We have a white Korsky of with narrow piece with black, and it was it have only 2 times a rim pieces. It have only 2 times of a rim pieces between one between I mean between I mean between I mean between one time I mean between I mean between one time on the left and one time of the right, which is, as I say, good choice to do it is. And yep, the right still can be really good if you right every side and still feel really good. It mostly kids will play with for that. Now one more thing, it's across the back build, which is the inside build for the micro scales of these trains. It's not bad as the record speed TPS 2020 inside build we have a way bad design. So I guess the micro scales of trains inside build looks a lot better here. So now let's do my final thought of this set. So this bike bag is actually good. It has very good design of micro scales of train, good quality, and it has good point as well. We have 59 pieces here, and of course it actually costs $5, which is actually good choice to do this. Like every record bike bag said it have very good point. Said it have very good design because of them, and it have nice quality as they say, and the wheels it's actually a train wheel over a rim piece, which is this is actually the best things what happened in this bike bags. No a light gray rim piece, it's just a train wheel piece, and of course a black rim narrow piece as well, which is best choice to do this, and I think the kids will obvious love this. And as I say, it have a good design as well. So at ASCII Hall, I recommended them, but not my time. But I still recommend it to my collection. But again, not my time. Said I have more books. We have it more Islamics built. More Islamics set on the older on the older record like Civics, like Ninjago, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, high design, and even City and Super Mario and Technic as well. It's mostly a Jurassic World that people will obvious want to see them, and especially for Harry Potter that they wanna see both Harry Potter and Jurassic World set. We cover the Easter eggs mini figures and the coolest dinosaurs figures one. But still, I recommend it. But still, but still I recommend them. So I give it 8 out of 10. But I get so I give it 8 out of 10. Yep, I give it 8 out of 10. I give it 8 out of 10. So what you guys think is? Link comment in below. This is how Sarah and Say Out.